Welcome to Module 6, Lesson 2. Our I can statement is, I can use visual models to identify the whole number quotient and remainder in a division problem. So today we're going to be talking about remainders. So in the last lesson, our numbers all divided very evenly. Today we're going to see numbers that have something left over, and that's going to be the remainder of an equation. Let's take a look at problem 1. Patrick needs 4 pinwheels to make each decoration for the party. He has 25 pinwheels. How many decorations can Patrick make? How many pinwheels will be left over? Use counters or tiles to represent the problem, then draw a visual model to show your work. So same as usual, if you have counters, you're welcome to get them out and use them. If not, we can do this using a visual model. We know that each decoration, right, he puts them in a little bucket, has 4 pinwheels, and he has a total of 25 pinwheels. So in order to show each of these decorations, I'm going to draw groups of 4. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. There's one decoration. Then I'll do my next 4. That would be 8. To your next 4 is 12. Your next 4 would be 16. 20, so he's getting close to his 25 that he has. You have enough for one more group with 24 pinwheels, but he doesn't have 24 pinwheels, right? He has 25. So we're just going to stick that last one right there. It asks us how many decorations he can make. He can make 1 full decoration, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 decorations. And he will have 1 left over. Okay, let's go ahead and answer the questions now. Letter A, how do we represent all the pinwheels? Similarly to the last lesson you did where you were representing things. What is the pinwheel represented by? Each pinwheel is one of the dots. So we represented them with each pinwheel was 1 dot. Okay, for a total of 25 dots and a total of 25 pinwheels. How did we represent the number of pinwheels in each decoration? How did we do that? We circled groups of 4. All right, letter C is going to ask us, how can we use the representation to find the number of decorations Patrick can make? So how did I know that it was 6 decorations he could make? Because I could count my groups of 4. And I didn't count each individual pinwheel, I counted the circled groups of 4 to show me how many total decorations were made. Then letter D asks us, how can you use your representation to find the number of pinwheels that are left over? Well, we're looking for which ones were not circled, which ones did not have enough to be in a group. So we can count our dots not in a group. Right, and then finally we're going to get that answer we wrote in our picture. Patrick can make 6 decorations and he will have 1 pinwheel left over. Okay, let's look at number 2. Elise has 35 pencils to make 8 party bags. She puts the same number of pencils in each bag. How many pencils does Elise put in each bag? How many pencils are left over? Letter A asks us to draw an array this time to show our representation of 35 divided by 8. I'm going to represent this by having 8 rows in my array. So I'll start at the top and draw my 8 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now I'll make my next column until I get to the point where I've hit 35. So go ahead and draw your array now. And if you need more time, you can go ahead and press pause. All right, so here's my array. I have 8 rows. But you can tell it's not quite even right now. I have some extras right up here. I'm going to draw a little line to separate those. Right now I have 8 rows with 4 in each row. But then I have these extra little 3. So when I'm looking at letter B, it says, how does the array show how many pencils are in each party bag? Well, I know that in each party bag that's even, there are 4 dots in each row. So I can say there are 8 rows of 4 dots. So I know there must be 4 pencils in each bag. And how does the array show us how many pencils are left over? Remember these little guys? So the last row has 3. So there are 3 dots that are left over. They did not make an equal row in the array. So now let's take a look over here at our vocabulary. When a number cannot be divided evenly, just like this, we had some left over. They didn't fit in this array. The amount that is left over is called the remainder. So let's go ahead and label that on our picture. These 3 are the remainder. To record the answer, write the whole number quotient, then the letter R, then the remainder. The whole number quotient is, what is that divided by? 35 divided by 8 is going to give us 4 pencils in each bag. That is our whole number quotient, not 4. The remainder is the 3 that don't fit into those rows. So our answer looks like 4, remainder 3. Go ahead and complete your check understanding. Press pause and press play when you're ready to check your work. All right, let's go ahead and check your work. Leslie can make 2 bouquets with 6 balloons left over. Each of the bouquets has 9 balloons. We don't have enough to make a third group of 9. We have 6 remaining. So let's go ahead and write that division equation together. We have 24 divided by 9. The answer to 24 divided by 9 is 2 with a remainder of 6.